Hello and welcome to our video brought to you by CarParts.com, your online car parts source. On this video, we're going to be installing a Denso cabin air filter, part number 453-1007, on our 2002 Lexus GS300. Now, Denso is a manufacturing partner with Toyota and Lexus, so their parts are typically same as OEM quality and you can rely on them. So the first thing we're going to talk about before we do anything is safety. Denso recommends you disconnect your negative battery terminal depending on what kind of vehicle you have. On the Lexus, the engineers designed it so you could have access to the air filter without having to get yourself in the way of the airbag restraint system. So for us, it's not an issue, but we'll show you how to do it anyway. And then the other thing is you always want to wear safety glasses. That's what Denso recommends, and that's what we recommend. We always wear safety glasses when working on cars or motorcycles. So with that having been said, we'll get started here in just a second. If your vehicle requires you to disconnect the negative battery terminal, it's located here. It's the one with the single dash across it, the positive terminal being red, negative terminal being black. Anytime you disconnect the battery, you always want to disconnect the negative first to keep it from sparking, possibly having some issues with the battery fumes and causing an explosion. So with that said, when you do disconnect the negative terminal, if you choose to do so, be very, very careful not to touch the positive terminal. Usually when we disconnect the negative terminal, we wrap it with tape as soon as we have the terminal off, and then we work on the positive one so that we have no chances of shorting a battery. That's a very bad thing that can happen, and I've seen it happen, and it's not good. So with that having been said, we're going to show you inside the car where this actual air cleaner goes, our cabin air filter, and I'll show you that here in a second. Okay, in Toyotas and Lexus automobiles, it's almost universal that the cabin air filter is located behind the glove box. Now, on some vehicles, you have to unscrew a screw on the side where there's a dampener, and then you bring the glove box down. Some cars you have to push in on these sides and bring the glove box down, but Lexus engineers were super smart. They made this little door here that just pulls off like that, and that gives you full access to the air filter. So we're going to get a better shot of this and show you how to remove the panel that covers the air filter. Okay, I'm going to show you one more time how easy Lexus engineering made it to get access to the cabin air filter. You just simply pull up this piece here and move it out of the way. And then behind this cover here, I'm going to reach in with both hands. You just pull it straight out towards you. Comes off like that. You set it down. And then you can pull the whole filter out. And I'm going to show you that here in just a second. Okay, to pull the filter out, you're going to put your finger in right here, and you're going to pull this whole thing out, and it slides straight out. You may have to wiggle it a little bit, and it comes out, and the filter is captured inside this plastic tray. So I'm going to take it up to a work area, and we're going to show you how to replace the filter. Okay, to put the new filter element into the tray, simply just going to pull this back and lift the whole old filter out, set it aside, unpackage your new filter. And if you look on the new filter, and by the way, this is Denso, and they make most of Toyota's original parts. It has a sign that says up, so I'm going to put that in there. And then another thing I do is always like to put the date on the filter of when I changed it, because I change these every year. So I'm going to put a date on it with this, and I'll be right back. Okay, to install the new filter, you simply put it in here and work your way in to slide it in. And I put the date code on it in the very front so I could see it anytime I want to open it up. Now to put on this panel, it's got a note to say which way is up right here. So you're going to simply put it in here and pop it into place. And that takes a little manipulation. So I'll get that done and I'll come right back. Oh, there we go. Got it into place that easy. And then the last thing you do is you put your little access door back on here. You have to slide it up and down like that. And that is how easy this job is. First time you do it might take 10 or 15 minutes. After that, it's a 5-minute job. So why pay the dealer to do it when you can do it yourself? That's all there is to this video. So thank you for watching.